Look at her, James. Isn't she so beautiful?
She is an absolute angel, a perfect blend of both of us.
Look, I think she's got your smile, but she definitely looks more like me, don't you think?
No, with those eyes and that nose, definitely more like me.
Whatever.
We're so lucky.
We really are. But you know what? She's lucky too, because she's got us as her cool parents.
We are pretty cool parents, aren't we? You know, in the future, she's going to just be part of our whole empire. I can see it now, part of our legacy. And then, who knows what she's going to do with Rose?
Gigi Philips, CEO of Rose. I can just see it, can't you?
Yeah, and big lights. What a cutie pie you are.
So hold on. You do agree that she looks like me then?
I didn't say that. You're cheating.
She's gonna think we're arguing. Oh, she's all ours, James.
Seriously, Sarah, all they seem to care about is me taking over the business. It's like every single conversation just comes back to that.
Well, your parents have built an empire. They probably want to make sure it's in good hands.
Yeah, guess so. I've just never really been interested in the cosmetic industry. Want to find my own interests and stuff, you know?
Come on, Gigi. There must be some aspect of the business you could enjoy. Think of all the opportunities this could open up for you.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but I don't want to just spend my life going to marketing strategy meetings and boardroom meetings. I want to be able to find what I'm interested in and do that.
Well, you don't need to make any decisions now. And maybe you'll find something within the business that feels like you, that you can make your own.
You always know how to make me feel better.
That's what best friends are for. Now, let's talk about something more interesting. Have you made any new friends lately?
Yeah, you know me. Thousands. I'm just flying around like a social butterfly, meeting everywhere and everywhere I go. I decide to grace you with my presence today.
Ah, why thank you, your royal majesty. I'm so glad you could grace me with your regal presence.
But next time, I'd like you to make sure that you bring my throne.
Oh.
Oh, my love. Do you see what I've become? It's been so long and yet the pain still lingers. I miss your laughter. I miss your smile. I miss the life we had together. You were taken from me, but you've never been forgotten. All of our dreams and our future, they were just snatched away in just an instant. But now, oh no, now everything's about to change. I've waited so patiently, biding my time, watching over her. Just a little more time, and our destinies will entwine together. Oh, they think that they can keep you from me. I've been away for so long. And now I can't wait to see the woman that you've become. I'll make sure they suffer multiple times. Multiple times as pain, and the pain of losing everything and everyone that they love. Yes, they'll suffer and they'll burn in pain.
And I hope you're happier than I am.
Anyway, I better go get ready because I'm going to leave soon to go to the beach
No,
with
no,
Sarah.
tell me more about Sarah's puppy.
Oh, it's really cute. Its name's Benson and it's just a little poodle.
Oh, that's lovely. Look, Gigi, we did want to see you this morning to have a serious chat about the future of Rose Beauty and Cosmetics. This is a big family matter.
You're not a child anymore, Gigi. You need to start looking at the seriousness of your role within the company.
Where's this coming from?
Well, Rose is not just any company. It's a family legacy, and you're a part of that.
I respect what Rose means to our family, but I also need to be able to explore my own passions and my own dreams.
We're not asking you to give up your dreams and passions, but you can live those within Rose. This can be your dream, this can be your passion. You have a responsibility within the company.
I just don't want to commit to something that I'm not interested in. I need the freedom to find my own path.
Gigi, you must understand. We're not pressurizing you. It's just that you need to understand your responsibilities. Whether or not you're interested, they're still your responsibilities.
You need to realise that Rose has been nurtured as a family business for generations. You have a responsibility to keep that line going.
I get that, but I need to be able to explore things that I'm interested in as well.
Yes, and you'll have time to do that within Rose. And you need not to take too much time because Rose needs you.
You're a Philips, Gigi. That's what it is at the end of the day. This is your legacy. You have to start thinking of the family and not just yourself.
I'm not being selfish. I didn't choose this. I just need some space so that I can explore my own things before I make a big decision.
You need to do that quickly. Rose needs you now.
No pressure then.
Darlings.
Let her go. She'll come around. She has to.
It's just some kind of another call out there as well.
But how did you get another phone? How do you not recognise them? Who they are?
No, I don't know who it was.
No idea. Look, how could there be a witness out there? You were supposed to have destroyed all the evidence.
Don't put this on me. You're the one who's getting the threatening phone calls, threatening to expose Rose, to expose what we did to get to the top.
Look, they seem to know everything, that a Rose employee died in the crash. I mean, who could it be?
I don't know who it is. You said there was no witnesses. I didn't see anybody. Did you?
Oh, look, let's just stop blaming each other. It doesn't matter. If we're not careful, this is going to ruin everything.
It's not just going to ruin everything. It's going to destroy us. It's going to destroy Rose. It's going to destroy our family.
Laura, this all happened that night with them. How are we going to figure this out?
I don't know, but we need to work out what to do next.
Look, we can work this out. We just need to know what they know.
What do they want?
Well, what do they want? Do they want money? Do they have evidence?
What happens if they don't want money? What happens?
Shh. Let's not wake Gigi up. I've got this. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Let's go to bed and we can deal with it in the morning. Come on.
This can't be happening. I must have heard it wrong. Murder? But why would they do that? Maybe it was an accident and they were just trying to protect themselves, but what if it was intentional? Am I going to sell my parents out? No, I have to get to the bottom of this and find out what's going on. I need to find that witness, the one that threatens to reveal the secrets about my family. I need to find out what they know. I have to keep a close eye on Mum and Dad. This isn't just about Rose, this is about their safety. I might not have wanted to be a part of Rose, but I can't just stand by and let it all fall apart. I'll have to tread carefully. I can't let them know what I'm doing, otherwise they'll try to stop me, but I have no idea where to start. Maybe I can tell Dad. That might lead me to a good starting point. Where do you go when you don't even know where the crime scene is? The place that keeps the records of the crime. The police station. I'll go to the police station and ask if they have any information on a Rose employee that died in the crash. Hi, I need your assistance, Officer Taylor, and it's of the utmost importance.
What can I do for you, ma'am?
I need information on any Rose employee death cases from the last few years.
Investigating cases from that long ago can be extremely difficult, not to mention time-consuming. Besides, what would you want to do with that information?
I understand that, officer, and I'm not asking for a full-on investigation, just for records. You see, I'm an intern reporter, and for some reason I don't quite understand, my boss has assigned me this as my first project, so I really need to write a good report, and I really, really need your help.
Look, I'll see what I can find, but no guarantees.
Thank you. Thank you so much, officer. I'll give you my number, and as soon as you find anything, you can just give me a call. There you go. Thanks again, officer. I really appreciate it.
Isn't this great? Having more work to do. It's just what I needed.
I think we could double up those two.
It could be an interesting concept, actually, couldn't it?
Mum? Dad?
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about something.
Yes, sweetheart.
So, you know the conversation we had the other day? I've been thinking a lot about Rose and the legacy for our family, and I've made a decision. I'd like to take a role in the company.
Wow, that's wonderful news. You'd be a great part of the team.
That's great news, Gigi. You're going to learn so much about business, about leadership.
Yeah, I feel like it would be a really good experience for me, and I want to contribute and learn about leadership.
And I don't know what to say. I'm speechless.
We're very proud of you.
Yes, I know.
We really are. Our little girl's growing up. Can I have a hug? Can Mum have a hug?
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
You used to love hugging.
You should leave me out. No, you two. How's that for hugs?
Yeah, that's enough. Okay.
Sorry.
Hey, Gigi, what's up?
Hey, Sarah. I just wanted to call you with some news.
Yeah? What's going
So, I've decided to take on a role in the family business.
on? Wait, what? What do you mean?
Well, I know it's sudden and everything, but I was thinking about what you'd said, and I just thought it was a really good chance to learn about leadership, and it could open some really good future opportunities and everything.
I mean, yeah, I agree, Gigi, but this is huge, and this doesn't sound like you at all.
Can't a lady change her mind around here? I suddenly feel like it. Just tell me what's going on with you. How's work?
It's just work stuff, but Gigi, are you sure this is gonna change everything?
Yeah, I'm sure. Just don't worry about me. I'm fine. Just how's work going?
Okay, fine. And work. My boss is an asshole. I hate him.
Yeah, I'd say the same about mine, except he's my dad.
Now that you mention it, you guys aren't taking applications for new family members, right? I'd be a great start.
Well, write one up and I'll pass it along.
Thanks, bestie. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later.
See you. Bye.
Who is this?
Oh, Mr. Phillips, you know who this is.
Look, tell me what you want. I can pay you off. We can make this go away.
Pay me off? You think that's all it takes to make your sins disappear? You underestimate the price you have to pay for what you've done.
This could ruin everything. Just please tell me what you want.
What I want, Mr. Phillips, is to see you behind bars. Or maybe I should share all I know with the police.
No, no police. Please, you don't understand the consequences.
Did you think about the consequences for him? Or his family?
Please, let's settle this. Come on.
How about you turn yourself in? Let everyone at Rose know what you did.
What you're asking is impossible. There's so many people involved, the staff, the company, the employees. Just tell me what you want and I'll deliver.
You have nothing I could possibly want. The only thing you can give me is your downfall.
What evidence do you have exactly?
I understand perfectly well, Mr. Phillips. Your life is about to change forever.
Oh, sorry.
Come in.
Have there been any updates on the investigation?
Gigi, unfortunately the records are so sparse, I can barely find anything. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
I appreciate your help, officer. I do. I've been continuing my own search too because I just really need to write a good report. Otherwise, I have no chance of any future employment with my boss.
Gigi, you just got to keep going. I'm sure we're getting closer. My gut tells me. I can feel it. Okay?
Thank you, officer. Really. Hey, did you happen to see someone walking around in all black just a bit ago?
No. Why do you say that?
Oh, nothing. But thank you again so much for your help, and just reach out to me when you hear anything.
It's all part of the job.
Thanks, officer. I'll see you around.
I'll do my best.
See ya.
It happened again, didn't it? This is getting out of control. We are not going to pay the money. We need to figure out who this is.
I just can't figure it out. Whoever it is, they're hell-bent on exposing us.
We need answers, James. This is not going to break Rose. This is not going to break our family.
I just can't figure it out. I've been thinking over and over again. I don't know who it is.
Could be our competitors. It could even be somebody within Rose.
We need to be thorough and vigilant. It could be somebody much closer than we even imagined.
This is not going to break us. It is not going to destroy us. We did not get caught back then, and we are not going to get caught now.
We're going to stay strong and together and as a family.
Gigi can never know.
No. No, not like this. Everything will shift back. Everything it has to. No. No more, please. No more, no more. Oh, I couldn't save you. I couldn't do anything. I just let them take it away from us. But soon there'll be justice. Soon everything will be back the way it should be. Now don't worry. They'll pay. They'll pay for this. They'll pay I'm sure of it.
There's something about this brooch. I've seen it before. Where have I seen this? It's my only lead. I need to remember where I saw this. Maybe I'll find something in the attic that could give me a clue. I'll go to the attic and find out. It has to be here. I need to find it. Come on, where could it be? Maybe in here? What's this? Who is this? Why does he look kind of familiar? I feel like I have a memory of him when I was really little, but why have my parents never told me about him? I'll have to ask my parents who he is, and they'll lead me to the truth. Sarah? Very funny. Hey, what would you do if you found a picture in your family photos of someone you feel like you remember who looks pretty similar to you?
So I've got a brand meeting this morning and then this afternoon.
The formulation's a bit dark. We've got a
Right,
lot to
okay.
go through, so we
Yeah.
need to get...
Wait!
Because there's so much to do. And Darling, can it wait?
Can it, Gigi?
No.
We've got a busy day.
I need to know who this man is.
That is your great-uncle Robert. He used to work
Yes.
with us.
Uncle Robert? I've never heard of him. Why is his picture in the attic and why does he look so much like me?
You would never have heard of him because he worked for us a long time ago and we don't talk about him.
Gigi, all I've ever asked you to do is to take your duties and responsibility to Rosé seriously, not to go snooping around the house for nonsense.
That's right.
That just shows me that there is something that you are not telling me. And do you know what? I'm going to find out on my own.
Gigi, it's just down to genetics. My late brother, he was very, very fond of you because of the striking resemblance, and we don't talk about him because of the bittersweet memories.
It's just too hard, Gigi. He was the life and soul of the party and he's gone now. So we do not talk about him, okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't know and I didn't mean to make you upset.
It's okay, sweetheart.
It's fine, Gigi. We've got a busy day.
Gigi, I think I found something.
Oh, Officer Taylor?
You need to come down to the station.
I'll be there right away. Hey, what have you found?
Look at this, Gigi.
What is it?
It's a hit and run. Rosé employee and his wife were involved in it. Speeding truck late at night, years ago.
What happened to them? Were they okay?
I doubt they're okay. Only one body was found.
One body.
Look, according to eyewitnesses, there were 3 people leaving the garage that night. 2 adults and a child. For whatever reason, only one body was found at the scene of the crime. The case was closed thereafter.
Closed? But why was the case closed?
As I'm alluding to, there was no CCTV footage, lack of eyewitnesses. There just wasn't anything to go off.
But this can't just be a dead end. They can't close a case when there's 2 people who are still missing.
I'm sorry, that's all we've got to go off. There's nothing else I can do at this point in time.
Thank you. Thank you for finding this. I just wish that there were more answers.
That picture. I've told you, we should never have kept it.
I know that. It was a mistake, okay? But you know we had to do what we did. We had no choice.
Laura, it's as if that picture's haunting us. As if Gigi's face is imprinted with his image.
You think I don't see that every time I look at her? But we had to do what we had to do. We had to protect our family. We had to protect our future.
And it's a pity he had to die.
You think I don't think that? You think I don't feel the same? But despite the past, look at what we've done, James. Look at Rosie. It's a successful business. Look at our beautiful family. Gigi's the best thing that ever happened to us.
You're right. We had to do it. And it's given us a future and a daughter.
Gigi didn't deserve this to happen to her, though, did she?
No, but we've given her a home. And we've given us what we dreamed of.
Is it worth it?
It's given you the family that you've always wanted. It's given us the business that we'd always hoped and dreamed and planned for. Yes, it was worth it. But we need to make sure that we can get away with it.
Are you scared, James? Are you scared that Gigi's going to find out? How would she look at us if she knew? What would she think of us? Would she still see us as her mum and dad? You tell me.
Laura, I'm here. And I'll protect you both. Even if it's with my last breath. I've got your backs.
Okay. She can never know.
She never will. You have my word.
Dad. Dad.
Gigi.
So I've been thinking, I'd like to go through the company records to track down Rose employees who have stopped coming because of illness or even those who have passed away to make sure that they or their families get what's rightfully theirs.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
Well, I aim to please, Dad.
You'll be taking over the company soon.
Yeah, I think I will be.
I tell you what, why don't you go and see admin personnel, tell them that I've approved it, and get cracking.
Thanks, Dad. I'll let you know what I find. Have to make sure that they don't find out what I'm really looking for. Hi, it's Gigi Philips. Could I have records for previous Rose employees who have stopped working due to illness or even those who have passed away? Do you have any of them on file?
Of course there are, Miss Phillips, but we can't just release personal records without proper procedure.
I understand that, but I've talked to Mr. James about it and he agrees that it's really important. We need to make sure that we give to those employees and their families what's rightfully theirs.
I understand, Miss Phillips. It's just that these records go back quite a few years, and it might take some time to compile all the information.
I understand that, but I'm happy to wait. You see, it's a matter of principle. These employees have made Rose what it is today, and we need to honour their legacy.
That's a commendable sentiment, Miss Phillips. We'll do our best to retrieve these records as soon as possible.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's make sure that we do right by all of the Rose family.
You have my word, Miss Phillips. We'll get to work on this right away.
Thank you. Let me know when you hear anything. Now all I have to do is wait. Hello?
Gigi Philips.
Who is this? What do you want?
I want to see your parents behind bars. I want to crumble Rose.
What have my parents done? Why are you calling me?
Oh, Gigi, you'll find out soon enough. No need to hurry.
Answer me.
Tell your parents to reveal the truth to you themselves.
What did my parents do? Answer me, you psycho. What do you know?
All in good time, Gigi. All in good time.
I know about the strange calls with my dad, but what do you want with me?
There will be introductions. It's just not the right time.
You're sick.
Aren't we all? You're very feisty.
I will find you.
Now, what do you think about the picture you found? The one of the man who looks just like you.
How do you know about that? Who is he? Please tell me. Please tell me what you know. Hello?
To talk to her. You know we do.
We don't want to alarm her, but yes, we need to say something.
Call her down, I think.
Yeah. Gigi!
What?
Come down, love!
I'm just on the phone to Sarah. Can it wait?
No, come down now.
What is it?
Look, this is only going to take a second, okay? We've been receiving some strange phone calls and you just need to be careful.
Strange calls?
Yes.
What are the calls about?
Look, Gigi, just avoid any unusual or unfamiliar people, especially when you're not at home.
Is there anything else that I should be looking out for?
No, just don't answer any numbers you don't recognise on your phone. There's nothing else. We've got this under control.
How long has this been happening?
It's all good. We've got it covered. We just want you to be vigilant. You can go back to Sarah now. How is she?
But if I don't know what's going on, I can't protect myself.
Gigi, it's fine. You don't need to worry. We just wanted to make you aware so that you're careful and know not to answer any strange numbers. That's all. Tell Sarah we said hello.
Thanks, darling.
Hello?
Gigi, my dear, you're walking on thin ice.
Don't have time for your games today.
You're so close to the truth, Gigi. Don't give up now.
Tell me, what do you know about Rose and my parents?
I am your ally, not an enemy.
As if you're my ally. I should believe you just because you say so? Do you think I'm stupid?
On the contrary, I know you're a smart young lady.
What do you even know about me or my life?
A lot more than you think I do.
Then why don't you tell me? You're my ally. You're trying to jail my parents, you psychopath. How are we allies?
Your parents, Gigi, they're not what they seem. They're murderers.
Aren't we all?
You've got a sassy sense of humour.
Wish I could say the same for you.
There's no need for insults, sweetheart.
I'm going to fight to protect everything that they have worked for. I'm going to uncover the truth and I'm going to keep it buried forever.
If only you...
Well, I don't know, so why don't you tell me?
You're also a pawn in this game.
What game?
Like I said, we're allies. Why don't we meet and I'll explain it to you?
You must think I'm an idiot. Why would I want to meet up with you?
Because I know everything you want to know.
How do I know you won't hurt me? How do I know that I'll be safe? I mean, you want my parents in jail after all.
Why not come with pepper spray or a pocket knife? I already told you, you're my ally.
I'll meet you, but on one condition. I choose the time and the place.
No dirty games, or we will become enemies.
Fine. Oh, hi, it's Gigi Philips here.
Oh, hi, what can I do for you, Miss Phillips?
You know those files that we talked about getting? I was just wondering if you'd managed to find anything.
Yeah, sure. I've summoned the files to make it easy for you. It's all in your whiteboard on your desk.
Oh, thank you so much. That is really, really helpful.
No worries, Miss Phillips.
Thanks again. See you. Bye.
Gigi, I don't expect to see you working. What's got you so focused?
Just some research. Nothing too important.
Research, really? That's really exciting. It's great to see you being so diligent. Keep up the good work and let me know if you need anything, sweetheart, okay?
I will. Thanks, Mum.
Come in.
Hi, officer. So, I need your help with something.
Oh no, here we go again.
I need to meet with someone who might be able to give me the evidence that I need. It's the only chance that I have.
Look, I don't know about that, Gigi. It's just leave it for the professionals, okay? That's our job.
I knew you'd say that, but the thing is, this might be our only chance, and I'm going to be safe because I'm enlisting an officer of the law to watch me while I meet with this stranger who may or may not want to harm me.
Gigi, I strongly advise against that. It's just simply too dangerous.
But that's why you'll be there. I'll be safe if you're there. Please, I can't let this opportunity go by, and I'm going to do it whether you're with me or not.
Oh, you're one stubborn lady. Do you know that?
People say I get it from my dad. So, what do you say? Are you ready to be my hero, officer?
Fine. On one condition. Keep your phone on you at all times, and you call me if anything happens.
I will. Thank you. I better go get everything sorted, and I will be in contact.
Later.
Thanks again, officer. Meet at the Rose parking lot, 10 p.m, and don't try anything funny or I will not be coming.
Oh, Gigi, you're in no position to make demands. Remember that.
This meeting happening or not?
You're that excited to see me.
I don't have time for your gimmicks. I'm very busy and have a lot of things to do.
I do. I just think that your parents won't be too pleased with this meeting.
My parents out of your mouth. Don't you dare disrespect them.
I'll see if you think the same about them. Meeting.
Nothing can change the love and respect that I have for my parents. Not even the fact that they murdered someone.
Isn't that cute?
I've given you the time and place. Be there or not. And by the way, I'm not afraid of you. We'll meet at 10 p.m. Don't be late.
Oh, be there, Gigi. Don't worry. I'm not one to keep a lady waiting.
Only one in the parking lot. Everything closes up around there by 8, so everyone should be gone by 9.
Bring a souvenir.
Officer Taylor, it's me, Gigi. I'm ready.
You need to eat, David. Everything will go back to the way it was before. You will get your revenge.
I've been waiting a long time. I've been patient.
You're not alone in this. I'll be meeting with Gigi and she'll know the truth. The whole truth.
Gigi. Gigi. Tell me more.
Officer Taylor?
Hello?
Are you sure that you can see everything that's happening from where you are?
Yeah.
What if he comes with a gang?
Look, it's fine. Look who realizes how dangerous it is now.
But
I'm a cop. We'll be fine. I'll call for backup. It's not an issue.
what if he tries to hijack the car and drive off with me?
Then we'll go after him in a hot pursuit. Done it before.
I just need to calm down. I've never done anything like this before, so I'm just not used to it.
You'll be fine. Okay, I've got your back. Just sit tight.
Thanks, officer. I'll see you on the other side.
Okay,
We've got this.
over and out. Bye.
Send forward requesting a dispatch unit. Repeat, dispatch unit potentially requested.
Gigi, I'm Jason. I have information that will change everything you know. James and Laura are not your real parents.
Who are my real parents?
James and Laura have fed you a lie your whole life. It's time to uncover the secrets from your past.
But if they're not my parents, who are they?
A lot of what I'm going to tell you will come as a shock to you. Who your real parents are, who the man in the picture is, who I am, and why I'm telling you all of this. It's going to be a long conversation.
Please just tell me everything you know. I need to know the truth.
In order for you to understand, I need to take you back to the beginning. At Rose, in those early days, David was the top employee.
But, sorry, who's David?
I'll get to that later. He was the top employee and he was the majority shareholder. James, on the other hand, had the second most substantial shares.
This doesn't make any sense. My parents told me that they owned the whole company.
As I've said, they've told you a lie your entire life.
It's just not fair. I mean, David, he's got all the credit, he's getting all the reward, he's got all the shares, or the majority of them. And I'm doing all the hard work for Rose.
But can't you speak to David and ask him to sell you his shares?
No, he's far too proud and stubborn for that.
There must be another way. Can you convince him somehow else to get his shares, or what can you do?
Well, no, I mean, it would take someone to die. A shareholder would have to die and then not be a trustee. That's the only way shares are released.
Does David have a trustee?
Well, not that I know of. And he's not dead yet, is he?
You do know that sometimes extreme measures need to be taken to get what you want?
we have a baby, it would have to be foolproof. No slip-ups.
You know that accidents happen sometimes.
You're a little genius.
I know. That's why you fell in love with me.
And this little one, she's going to be a genius too.
Wait, how do you know it was a she? It could be a he.
Oh, just a gut feeling.
Really? You and your famous gut feelings.
James Philips. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Jason, quiet, please. Be discreet. I want you to do something for me, and I'll make it worth your while. Really worth your while.
Well, you know my price, so let's hear it.
Tomorrow night, David's coming over for dinner. I want you to be there to stake him out, know your target. When he leaves the house after dinner, there's to be an accident. It'll have to be a bus, a truck, something big. It has to be foolproof. It can't go wrong. Do you understand?
No mistakes, no redos.
And then afterwards, you'll need to disappear for the rest of your life on the other side of the world. I'll make it worth your while. Here's a deposit, and then half on completion.
Hit and run and disappear. You've got it, boss.
Know your target. Do the job. No mistakes.
You got it.
Our angel. I'm going to miss our angel.
She's gone. We're never going to hear her voice again.
At least we had a few days with our angel.
What does that matter? You heard the doctor. What does this matter? Why are we even keeping this? I can't have any more children. I failed us, James. I failed you.
Laurie, you haven't failed anyone. We're in this together. And I'll love you forever. I promise.
There got nothing else to live for. This was our dream. Our family, it's gone. What was the point?
From this moment forward, Rose will become everything. We're going to give our blood, sweat and tears to Rose. We're going to be the major shareholders. Rose will become our kingdom.
Yes. Yes. We'll do it. We have to bring forward our plan for David. Invite him to dinner.
As you wish, Your Highness.
Rose is going to be a company like no one has seen before. And we are going to run it. Me and you. No one else. Rose is going to be amazing. Because of us. Because of you. You know I love you, right?
And I love you. David, and your family, good to meet you.
Welcome. Come in, please.
Come in. Good to see you, David. Nice to meet your family.
Drive safe.
There's to be an accident. It'll have to be a bus, a truck, something big. It has to be foolproof. It can't go wrong. You understand?
James, why are you soaking wet? Why are you carrying a child?
I couldn't stop him. Jason did it.
What do you mean?
I was too late. This is David's. She was sandwiched in between her mother, and her mother protected her, and she's just got a few grazes and some scratches. She's okay.
Why did you bring her here?
Well, because we could raise her as our own.
Have you lost your mind? How can we raise someone else's child as ours? People would know. People would find out.
We could do it. We could get away with it. We could by sticking together, and nobody would suspect us. And David's died. We can buy the shares. We can own the company. We could have the dream that you've always wanted. We could raise a family. You could have your own family, everything that you've dreamed of, darling. We could have everything, the business, the family, our own daughter. It could all be ours.
But how would we get away with it?
Laura, we can make it up as we go. We can figure it out. I'll protect you. I'll look after you both. I promise.
Promise?
Darling, I promise.
Gigi Philips. We can really do this.
I'll get to that later. He was the top employee and he was the majority shareholder. James, on the other hand, had the second most substantial shares.
This doesn't make any sense. My parents told me that they owned the whole company.
As I've said, they've told you a lie your entire life.
I'd always felt like something wasn't right, so I was trying to put together the clues, but nothing was adding up. I found this, which I think you dropped at the police station, and then there was this note that I think you put on the car, and then there was the records from the Officer Taylor, and there was the records from the Rose employee, but something was missing. I couldn't string together the pieces, so that's why I asked to meet with you, because I just needed to know the truth.
Well, you know this much. I was hired to kill your father, David. But when I realized how wicked it was to want to ruin a life, a whole family, just for some spare change, I knew I had to right my wrongs. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to make amends.
Something still doesn't make sense. The photo I found. How did you know about that? On the phone when you called, you knew I'd found it, but I'd never told you.
As I've said, I've watched over you for many years, and during that time, I've had some help along the way.
From who?
Your house servant told me about the photo that she found, and when she described it to me, I knew that it was of David. You look exactly like him.
Where is he?
He's in a storage room on the other side of town. He's been there since he's gotten better. He spends every day mourning your mother and staring at photos of you from over the years.
I know he wants to see me, Jason, but I'm not ready. All this, it's just too much to take at once. It's too overwhelming.
I understand. It is a lot to take in, but remember, if you ever doubt the truth, you can confront James and Laura. They hold the answers that you seek.
Why didn't you find me earlier? Why wait all this time to tell me this?
David only regained his full memory recently. And ever since, he's been desperate to see his daughter again. He misses you more than words can express.
I'd love to see him at some point, but I am not ready for that. I'm sure you can understand all of this has not been what I expected, and I've just found out that the people I thought were my parents aren't actually my parents, and they tried to kill my whole family. They tried to kill me. They've raised me as their child. It's too much to handle, and I'm just tired, and I just want to go to bed. I just can't. I can't deal with any more of this now. I'm sorry, Jason. We're going to need to finish up.
I understand. It's a lot to take in. I will give you some space.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and I will reach out when I'm ready to talk or when I'm ready to even meet David.
Okay.
Gigi, tell me more.
David, you'll be proud to know that your daughter is an incredible young woman. She's well behaved and absolutely beautiful. She's grown up to be someone truly remarkable.
I've missed so much of her life. I have. But I'm grateful to hear she's turned out so well. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time.
She's more than excited to meet you. She's just shocked and
Yeah, of course.
like some time to fully grasp the situation.
Oh, my beautiful wife is gone. The whole life I knew was just gone in one instant. The things I've worked for I can't get. I've probably been registered as dead for years, and government's probably repossessed all of my belongings.
I'm truly very sorry, David. I was blinded by my greed, but likewise, I can't take any of that back. So I'll pay it back to you the rest of my life.
It's my own chosen destiny to be betrayed by the person who I thought was my best friend.
She'd like to meet you, David, but just not right now. She needs to confront James and Laura about lies they've been telling her whole life. It's been a difficult journey for her, and she wants to find the truth first.
I understand. I'll be patient, Jason. Just knowing I have a daughter out there means the world to me. I hope she knows I didn't do any of this on purpose. Also, I'd like to take the time to thank you, Jason, for all this. I know you had the choice of leaving me to die, but you didn't. You took me in, you paid the bills, you waited for me to get better. I appreciate that, thank you.
I don't deserve any thanks, but I really do appreciate that you think of me so highly. David, thank you for living. You saved me from a lifetime of regret.
No. Thank you for giving me a chance to still be here.
James, where is she? She should be home by now.
Hang on. That's the door. Gigi! Come here.
What?
We've been waiting all night. Where were you? Why didn't you tell us that you'd be up late?
Where have you been? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I am fine.
Yep.
Gigi Philips, come back here.
Just, James, calm down. Your dad's just worried, Gigi. We're both worried.
My dad?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he calls himself.
What is she talking about? Gigi! James, do you think she knows?
I have no idea. But she's obviously upset. Let's see if she calms down and comes back downstairs. Maybe it's a boy or something.
It has to be, James. She can't find out. We said she would never find out.
Well, if she has found out, the only person it could be is the stranger, the strange calls. He might have got to her. Goodness knows what she knows.
James, I can't lose another daughter. This is not happening. She does not know. She doesn't.
Laura, I just don't know what to do.
Sarah, is that you?
Yeah?
I just really need your help. I've just found out that my parents aren't actually my real parents. They murdered my mum and they injured my dad and I just don't know what I meant to do.
Gigi, oh my God, I wish I could be there with you right now. I'm so sorry I can't be there with you. That's insane.
What am I meant to do? I just don't know what to do. My mum and dad, Laura and James, this is so ridiculous. I don't even know what I'm meant to call my parents because they're not even my parents. And what do I do? What do I do, Sarah?
Gigi, I'm so sorry you had to go through all of this. I really am, but you're the only one that can make these decisions, Gigi. I haven't gone through it. Only you know how it feels.
I know. I just, all I can see is this lie that they've been lying to me this the whole time. And I don't even have a mum. And
I mean, look, maybe their intent wasn't pure at the beginning, but you'll have to agree with me that they've done everything possible to give you the best life. Think about what you really want. Do you really want to see James and Laura suffer?
I know. I can't deny that they love me. They've brought me up. They've cared about me. I just, maybe I should talk to them. Maybe they have answers for what they've done.
Hear their side of the story. You know, they've always shown that they loved you. I think you should hear them out. You don't want to make any hasty decisions.
I think you're right. I think I should do that. I just need to calm down. I need to give them a chance to explain everything,
I'm
and
here
then.
for you, Sarah.
Thanks.
I'm here for you, even from afar. You're not alone.
Can you come back? Can you come back?
I've got to run.
Okay. See you. Okay. Bye.
Gigi. Gigi, love. What's really going on?
You can talk to us, Gigi.
I can't believe I'm asking this, but who am I?
You're Gigi
Really, who am
Philips. You're our beloved daughter. And we've always loved you.
You know that. You know that our father, me and your father, love you.
Don't try to sweet talk me. You know what I mean. I've just been a replacement to you, a live action figure in this messed up game of yours.
Gigi, it's true that we didn't start out with the best of intentions. And for that, we're very sorry. And we deserve to be punished, and whatever that entails, we accept it. But please, let us be your parents, your mum and dad, as we've always been. Please, let us be that.
Gigi, we can't lose you. I know we've made mistakes, and I know that right now you don't think we're the best people. I know that, but
We can't lose you, Gigi. Please, please, just let us stay in your life. You know who didn't get a chance to stay in my life? My real parents. You took that from them. You've just been lying to me and keeping secrets from me. I've just been a puppet in part of your plan. I've been a pawn on the chessboard. All you've cared about is grooming me so I can take over the business. It's not true.
I'm so sorry. It was more complicated than that. And from the very beginning, we've always loved you.
Always. We just wanted what was best for you, Gigi. I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know who I am. I don't know. I don't know. I should have listened to you, officer. I shouldn't have gotten myself so deep into this. Some truths are best left uncovered.
What's this all about? I mean, sometimes the truth has a weird way of showing itself, and in time everything will be revealed. It's not a matter of when, not if.
But some truths are best buried forever because they only cause pain and sorrow.
I get it. But as I said, within time, all things will be revealed. Justice, things will work themselves out. Trust me.
I just don't know.
I don't know what else. I'm sorry for you. I'm genuinely concerned. I don't know what else to say.
I'm fine. I'm just tired, and I think this whole thing just got to me a bit. I actually came over here to say thank you because I found out what I needed, and yeah, I guess you won't be needing to see me much anymore.
What do you mean? What's going on? Are you moving out of town? Are you fighting an illness? I mean, you can talk to me.
No, I just want to say thank you. I mean, at first I know that it was just a job, but you became more than that. We were friends and you protected me, and I want to say thank you.
Well, look, it was nice to know you, and I wish you all the best.
Thanks.
Thanks again.
Who knows? Might have a future career.
We'll see.
Thanks, officer. See you.
Later.
It's been so awkward at home, Sarah. I haven't told my parents yet. I'm just not ready.
I understand, Gigi. This is so overwhelming.
I know. It's like I'm a stranger in my own house.
You shouldn't have to feel that way. This is all too much baggage for anyone to take on at once.
I feel like I've been living in a dream and I've only just woken up. Like everything I know has changed.
Take your time, Gigi. Take all the time you need and process this. It's insane.
It is insane. I'm not ready to meet David yet. You know, it's just been such an emotional roller coaster and I just can't face that yet. But at the same time, I know that he's dying to see me, and after everything that he's been through, I feel like it's the least I could do for him, you know?
Take your time, Gigi. Take it slow. But remember James and Laura. They're trying to reach out to you, and maybe you can give them a chance, hear their side of the story. You grew up in a home filled with their love.
I know, but all I can see is the lie.
Look, sometimes the people we love do things for what they think is the greater good. Maybe you can give them that benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, but murder's pretty extreme. I feel like I'm just not ready yet and have so much to process. And I mean, you're right. I can't deny that they love me and they've cared for me and they've brought me up and raised me. But I just feel like I've got so much to process and so much that I still need to understand, you know?
Look, some rest. You've been up all day and you didn't sleep a wink last night, I can tell. You look like a mess. Thanks, Sarah.
Hello?
Is that my little girl? I'd love to hear her voice if it really is her. Is it really you? I've waited to hear the phone ring since yesterday. Jason said my daughter would call. Is that Gigi?
Yes.
Thank you for making this call. You know, I don't even remember what you sound like. But I bet... No. It sounds just as angelic as your mother's voice.
My mother?
Yeah. Yeah, your mother. She was a beautiful young lady. And when I met her, we had plans to move after we had you. And well, before all of this happened.
I'm sure she was. Could you hand the phone to Jason?
Yes, of course.
How you faring, Gigi?
When can I see David? I think I'm ready.
As soon as possible. I'll meet you at the supermarket parking lot. I can bring you to him. He doesn't go out since the accident. He's got social phobia and anxiety. But that is the jolliest I've heard him sound since I started taking care of him after the accident.
I see. Tomorrow, the supermarket parking lot. Choose a time that's convenient.
No. Tell me when you're free. Don't worry about my schedule.
I choose my own working hours, so anything works for me. Set a time for the meeting.
How's 12 p.m.?
Perfect.
Oh my God, my wonderful daughter.
Is that my mom?
Yeah, she was a wonderfully remarkable woman, Lily. Sorry, Gigi.
I'm so sorry, David, for what my parents did to you. I mean, what James and Laura did.
You've got nothing to apologise for. You were just a baby. I mean, you didn't know any of this was happening. It had nothing to do with you. You know, to be honest, I just wanted to destroy Rose after the coma and all the rehab. I didn't want it to exist. And then I heard that you were inheriting it all. Now, I mean, you may not have my name, but you're my daughter. You're with the same blood. I decided then and there not to just go out for revenge against the people who had hurt me and had deprived you of a mother. No, I decided to use my time to make things better for you. I mean, after all, you're the only family I have left.
I can't believe what my parents did. I'm so sorry, and I want to say sorry on their behalf. I still haven't told them that I know, and I don't know how things are going to be, but I just can't stop thinking about how desperate they were for power and control.
Well, I guess I do have one thing to thank them for. It's the fact that they've raised you so well.
I think she's okay.
I don't know where she would have gone.
James. Gigi Philips. That's who you are. You're not a puppet. We love you for you. I know we've hurt you. And I know we hurt your biological parents. I'm so sorry for that. We were young. We were stupid. We didn't know what we were doing. And we started out with such a different intent, didn't we? But you came into our life and you brought so much happiness. You've always been our little ball of sunshine.
She's right, Gigi. We love you unconditionally. You can forget about the Rosé Company. Take your time, find your life. All that we ask is that you see us not as bad people, but as you always have, as Mum and Dad.
Just need some time to process everything.
That's okay, isn't it? Take as much time as you need.
Of course.
There's something else that I need to tell you. David? He's still alive.
What?
David, that's impossible. I saw him dying with my own eyes.
How could he have survived?
It's a really long story, but I don't have the time to go into it, but he's still alive. And does Jason ring a bell?
Jason? Jason's on the other side of the world.
I don't understand.
How do you know his name?
Can you explain this?
It's a really long story, as I said, but basically I knew about the strange calls you were getting and I started getting them too, but I didn't want to tell you because I knew that you'd worry. Anyway, he asked if he could meet up with me and I said yes, and that's when he told me the truth.
You were taking calls from a stranger and then he
This
threatened
is why
you.
I didn't tell you, because I knew that you'd worry, but I needed to because I needed to know the truth. It's what we needed. It got us to this point, which is what we needed.
I still don't understand what just happened to you.
No, and to think that Jason's here as well. I can't believe it.
It's...
Mum, Dad, there's some people you need to meet.
David. Jason. David. There's no excuse for what happened. I took advantage of your loyalty and your kindness. It can never be right. I can never make it right. I just want you to know that I am so, so sorry.
We'll pay whatever consequences you think's right. Obviously, we'll give you your shares back and more. Whatever you think's fair, we'll do it.
I've had a long time to think and recover. And I've decided that life is too short to hold on to such things. I'm just going to let it go. The most important thing to me is that I have Gigi back in my life. And that she's well and she's healthy. That's all that's important to me now. The rest, just leave.
David, it isn't all that matters. We've done great wrong. We must atone, even if that means involving the law. Please, tell us what we need to do so that we can right our wrongs.
I'm the one that gave James the idea back then. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking straight. And I am so sorry for what we did to your beautiful family. I can't apologize enough.
I'm just glad that we can come here today and rectify what has been done.
I know today's been really emotional, but I am so happy to have all of you here together. We've all made mistakes, but I choose to forgive, and we know the truth, and I just really hope that we can all move forward together. But can we take a moment to remember my late mum, who's not here? Dad, thank you for saving me from the scene of the accident. You didn't need to do that. You could have just left me, but you took me in as your own, and you cared for me, and I choose to forgive the reason you had to do that in the first place. I know you love me more than anyone in the world, and I love you too. Mum, thank you for raising me into the woman that I am today. I am who I am because of you. Thank you for including me in your dreams for a family. I love you. Jason, thank you for bringing us together and helping the truth come out. And my other dad, I'm so happy that you're with us now, and thank you so much for choosing to forgive.